This is Herb Zurkowsky of the Montreal Gazette. On Friday, the Alouettes conducted their final practice of the regular season indoors in Brossard at the Bell Sports Complex. Montreal, of course, has failed to make the playoffs for the first time in 20 Canadian Football League seasons. Sunday, they conclude the season with what I'm calling a meaningless game against Saskatchewan at Molson Stadium. Both teams have been eliminated from playoff contention. You're going to see a lot of new faces, old new faces on Sunday. Brandon Bridge, the Canadian draft choice, will start at quarterback. He will be replaced by Anthony Boone at some point. You might even see Taj Boyd at quarterback. I doubt very much that you will see Kevin Glenn, according to general manager and head coach Jim Popp. Pop said that just doesn't make any sense. Glenn right now is the starting quarterback heading into next season. It just doesn't make any sense to have him play on Sunday to expose him to a potential serious injury.
We are going to start Brandon Bridge. So we're going to give him an opportunity. He's been very patient this year, and we got thrown in the fire. We know the first game of the season. Studied hard. We're going to give him that opportunity. That's one reason we drafted him, and it's a great chance for him. And I think it's the first time Canadian quarterback starting this league in a lot of years, so it'll be fun to watch.
One player you definitely won't see is veteran receiver Nick Lewis. He has an ankle injury. He went for x-rays on Thursday. He's said he's not sure about coming back next season, so last week in Edmonton could have potentially been the final game of his CFL career. One other thing to take note of, Terrell Sutton, the Owls tailback, needs 80 yards to get to 1,000.
There's goals that different players want to hit, before, I know that's extremely important for him. If we have the chance to do that, and help him get it. Now, we're not just going to keep handing the ball off and them crowd the line of scrimmage and he gets 2 yards. We're not doing that. If it's there, if it happens, it happens. We're going to play Rutley. We're going to play Logan. The other guys are going to play. We're going to play JC. I mean, the other guys are going to play. It's just that he will get his chance, and we're not going to constantly just feed. But it's the same with John Bowman. John needs 1 sack, I think, to hit 100. We want him to hit the 100. I hope he gets 5 sacks. But at some point, whether he gets it or he doesn't, he will be out of the game. But we want to allow him to have that chance. Logan's got chances to do things. There's other players that all have goals, but they're not those type of marks that are hit. And it really doesn't matter. But these are things that we want to see accomplished for them, and we want to try to help them and know that because it's important when players, whether from the outside this means anything to other people, it does mean it to a lot of guys on this team, and they want to play.
You'll see Cody Hoffman. He'll return from the injured list to play some receiver. Kyler Ellsworth will be at middle linebacker. Anthony Cody, another draft choice, will play at safety instead of Marc-Olivier Briette. It'll be very much an exhibition game in terms of who the personnel will be. There will be some starters. There will be some veterans playing. Pop wouldn't identify who they would be, but in many ways it's going to be an exhibition game as they get the head start on next season.